Aha, there we go. Okay, class, if you're here watching me, I'm doing a live stream talking about the college football playoff. Um, my camera's here. The game's on down on this screen. And then the screen I'm looking at here is my main screen, so I'm all over the place. But we'll talk some college football tonight, and we'll talk about how the Rose Bowl wasn't as much of a blowout as it should have been. So I think we'll talk about that a little bit later, but I'll just put the hat on for now. So kind of last-ish minute announcement for running the podcast. I don't expect a lot of people to show up right away, but I'll see you when I see you. And if you're watching the replay, then of course, thanks for watching. January 1st, 2021 this time, and it is a new year, so Happy New Year, etc. And it's college football bowl game today, and the college football playoffs go between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and I kind of like it when it's on New Year's Day better than Eve. Sorry for yawning throughout the whole video. But yeah, having college football playoff, the bowl games, is favorite tradition of mine. Love college football. I got a lot of college hats here behind my CUC hat, and I'll be wearing a lot of college hats throughout tonight's programming. And I'll be talking about the Rose Bowl game as well as the current Sugar Bowl game going on right now. But if you're probably watching the replay, then you're in the future. So tell me what the future is like. So later on, I'll get into my spiel about the title where it says Notre Dame should be banned from the college football playoffs because it seems like they should be. But the college football playoff committee only cares about money, it seems like. That's a long pass. He didn't even have a chance to catch it. Good. If you're new to the channel here, if you're first time watching, of course, welcome. I absolutely hate Ohio State. Hi, Johnny G. How's California out there? So I want Clemson to win. I mean, I kind of like Clemson, but it's more of I want Ohio State to lose. It's one of those kind of games, you know? Johnny, did you watch any football today? This is a kind of a rare hat. This is to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Rose Bowl game. So I thought it'd be a cool hat to get. So yes, I will. If I hadn't said already, I'll be yawning throughout the whole video. But of course, that's why we got the green drink to kind of help-ish. Not really. But 3rd and 4th for Ohio State. Throughout this whole year, ESPN has not at all had a good lower third for the game info. Damn, he caught it. Because like on the bottom where it says like, oh, no, this team is playing this team. Here's their score. Here's the time on the clock, and like there's usually like usually a good indicator or like some sort of icon to visualize that this team has possession of the football, but it's just a little spot, a little arrow on the screen, and it's really tiny. It's like unless you're like this close up, you can't really see it. So, I hope for two things in the next season for college football. That one, we get a 6-team playoff system, and two, that ESPN fixes their lower third StatCast. I don't know what the actual word is for it. Johnny, how's your new year? Yeah, later on, once I get a better audience, I'll um, rant a bit about the Notre Dame being in the playoffs. I mean, they physically were there, but they were not really there. So, yeah, shouldn't have been there even in the first place. And I'll try to look cool with my cigar in my hand here, but we'll see how that goes out through the night. Mr. ML Hats did a live stream himself last night, and that went on for like 6 hours. I missed the first 2 hours watching a movie with the family, and then the last hour I just was too tired. It was like 1:30 in the morning my time in the new year. J38, welcome. I know, damn, Ohio State scored. J38, I feel like you and Dan D9, I'm going to be a little bit biased here, but I'm going to say that, well, both of you are like the better of the college football guys in the group. So, I mean, I'm into it, but I feel like, in the SEC nation that in theory you guys should be a little bit more into it, but of course it's, kind of hyped up sometimes. Yes, touchdown Jesus. I mean, Ohio State, like right now, Ohio State is leading 21-14, with 10.5 left in the second. A little surprising, but not too surprising. Clemson scored the first three. Clemson scored in the first 3 minutes of the game, and Ohio State had a 3 and out in their first possession. So that was kind of not really good for Ohio State there. But now that they're up, the tempo is really fast for both sides. It seems like, and no signing of slowing down. So some of the other bowl games, the big bowl games, the New Year's Six bowl games. There was one 2 nights ago, the Cotton Bowl. I have 2 bowl hats. I really like both of these hats because they have just the bowl emblem to it. The Cotton Bowl is another one of the New Year's Six bowl games. There's 6 main bowl games: Cotton Bowl, Peach, Rose, Fiesta. Fiesta, Sugar, and Orange Bowl. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the 6. And Sugar, if I didn't say that already. And they all rotate hosting the semifinal games. So there's one year that Western Michigan played Wisconsin in a New Year's Six bowl just as a non-semifinal game. My trombone brother Mitchell played in the band for Western Michigan, and everyone in the band got this hat, and he gave it to me. And even though on the front it's just the Goodyear Cotton Bowl logo, great logo. On the back it's personalized to January 2nd, 2017. Even though it's a trucker hat, I'm not the biggest fan of trucker hats. This is still one of my top 50 hats, I would say, maybe. Florida, I'm not gonna pull that hat up because they shit the bed to Oklahoma. So, really no idea what. I mean, maybe because of the isolation and the loneliness that the committee was experiencing, they just started doing drugs, and they did not put Florida in the correct position. They didn't put them low enough, and they didn't put Cincinnati high enough, and they put Notre Dame in the college football playoff semifinals instead of A&M. So, Cincy, I was really rooting for Cincy, and they had a really good game going into the fourth quarter, and then, they just had that. They couldn't convert that 3rd and 2, and the announcers always jinxing a team, no matter what sport. They're like, there are 2, and they show a whole graphic of non-Power 5 schools to Give me 1 second. To beat the 3 Power 5 schools.